Queen Elizabeth just passed away about 3 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time. I would large.
Wait. It's official. Like I just seen the.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
That's so crazy, right?
What's
I
crazy?
mean, not actually, it's not crazy, but it's so crazy that it literally happened, and I felt like I didn't even know about it until like 45 minutes ago, or like it just wasn't on top of my mind. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, she died.
It's fair here, because
Hmm?
I had made a joke earlier because you know coworkers somebody brought it like the situation up, and I'm like, I mean, I thought she, whatever. I don't know. I
You
wasn't
thought
paying
what?
attention. Like I thought she was already having health issues prior because of like COVID or whatever.
I mean, she
um,
did. She had COVID, and it was like a scare. But I think when you're that old, everything is serious at that point. Like even if you have a common
right,
cold, that's like some serious shit.
right.
Um,
Um,
Anywho, moving on. We're still a little rusty here in our transitions. We're working on
no, no, no.
it.
Wait, before we move on, now, have y'all seen the jokes on Twitter?
Oh my
That's
gosh, yes.
that's a part of it. I'm getting into that. So, for those who don't know, Queen Elizabeth's reign, she was the longest-serving British monarch in history. Funny enough, I also found out that she was the second longest-serving monarch of any country ever, like in the world in history. Her reign is 70 years, beginning in 1952. Of course, if you go on Twitter and if you follow any melanated person or person of color, they are taking this opportunity to dunk on Queen Elizabeth's passing. Uh, the interesting thing that I thought most people are attacking the Queen and kind of the royal family for kind of their colonization. Here is a quick list of countries that were largely free after her reign, or after the beginning of her reign as Queen. Quick list is Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, Malawi, Zambia, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Swaziland, Uganda, Antigua, Bahamas, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, Jamaica, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago. Those are just the countries that have people of direct African descent. That does not include the people in Asia and in other parts of the world. That is just specifically where folks like us. Um, Obviously, as you all said, reactions seem to range by race. I can only guess and see what your reactions are to the announcement of her passing. But any thoughts whatsoever?
Away with the monarchy.
And I never understood people's obsession with them considering
Yeah.
the history. And I guess like that's like you said, it depends on your race because like, certain persons are like, oh my gosh, I gotta take a day off. It hurts. And then other people are like, bro, do you not realize like what that actually means for real in real time? And then you telling me as a Black person, oh my gosh, girl, I don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, I
think
wonder.
yeah.
I wonder if this will be like a different, maybe a change to what that looks like, or what the monarchy looks like. Because remember that story with Jamaica, like I guess trying to leave, and now they were trying to sue England to
Yeah.
get money back or whatever. So maybe this is hopefully a change in tide, especially with Meghan leaving to. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if you can
Women
really
just
get
step
rid of
into
them.
her spot.
I mean, it could, but I just hope that this is like the end of an era,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think
End of an
I think it
era.
might be. I think it might be because I think if you're younger, and I think obviously none of us live in Britain, so we obviously have a different
Yeah.
perspective. But I think at least the fanfare of it, where it's like when you serve for 70 years, you kind of become like you suck up all the room about it. And I think everyone knew the Queen because she served forever. But I think if there's like a quick line of succession where there are multiple monarchs and like, every 3 or 4 years, it might not be as popular. Whereas it was literally just Queen Elizabeth for, you know, as long as our grandparents have been alive. Like that's the crazy part. Um, but yeah, no, I don't. And the thing that I think that the news is not going to cover is like why people would be at least kind of like, eh, because I think you can't then kind of see everything that happens with like colonialism and some of the economic fortunes in these countries and not tie it to England having rule over them. It's like the thing of like Haiti. Haiti's place in the world is directly tied to France, and that's something that people don't want to talk about. But like England wouldn't be there if they weren't using their people and their resources for profit. And that's something that like we don't really talk about a lot, but also how England is so rich often on the backs of all of those people from the countries I just listed.
Mm-hmm. Did
So
you see the clip about on CNN I wish I could pull it up. There was a clip on CNN where it was this white woman. They had
Yes,
asked
I
her.
saw. I saw.
Yeah, and and that's why I do hope that this is kind of a change or end of an era, because it's kind of like, not saying that I have high expectations for white people or whatever, but the fact that a white woman is speaking out about this, and hopefully maybe her friends are in the country or whatever, maybe just the expectation of the monarchy will be different. I can only hope for the best. It's not my country. I don't live there, but
Well, like I got that
whatever.
again.
and I think with Megan and Prince Harry, their just departure was just so loud, and it was just so, I feel like, just uncomfortable. I just would hope that something changes. I mean,
You would think, or at least people who are younger.
yeah.
You would hope.